When did protecting your home cost someone else's life? My landlord ignored a rat infestation for 3 months, so I turned his negligence into the most expensive mistake of his life. I'd been living in my downtown apartment for 2 years when I first heard the scratching in the walls. At first I thought maybe it was just the old building settling, but then I saw one. A fat brown rat scurrying across my kitchen counter at 2 a.m. when I got up for water. I screamed so loud my neighbor texted me asking if I was okay. I called my landlord Gary first thing in the morning. He owned about 12 buildings around the city and drove a different luxury car every time I saw him. The man literally had a gold Rolex but couldn't be bothered to maintain his properties. "Yeah, I'll send someone out next week," he said, sounding bored. Next week came and went. No exterminator. I called again. "Oh, they're backed up. Maybe next month." I started sleeping with my bedroom door shut and all my food in sealed containers, but the rats were getting bolder. I'd see them in broad daylight now, just casually strolling through my living room like they paid rent. The breaking point came when I woke up to find rat droppings on my pillow. I called Gary frantically. "Look, these things happen in old buildings. Maybe get a cat or something." A cat. He seriously suggested I get a cat to deal with his rat problem. That's when I discovered something beautiful called the warranty of habitability. See, in my state, landlords are legally required to maintain livable conditions. Rats definitely violate that. I started documenting everything. Every rat sighting got recorded on my phone. Every dropping got photographed with a timestamp. Every call to Gary got recorded since my state allows single-party consent. After another 2 weeks of Gary dodging my calls, I sent him a certified letter stating that due to the ongoing infestation, I would be hiring my own exterminator and deducting it from rent. He finally called back screaming about how I couldn't do that. I calmly read him the statute number. He hung up on me. The exterminator I hired was thorough. He found entry points all over the building and evidence of a massive colony in the walls. "This has been going on for months, maybe years," he told me. The bill was $2,800 for the initial treatment. I paid it and deducted it from my rent with a copy of the invoice. Gary showed up at my door the next day, red-faced and sweating. "You can't just not pay rent," he yelled. I handed him a folder. Inside was every photo, every video, every documented call. I paid rent. I just deducted the legally allowed repair costs. He tried to serve me an eviction notice the next week. That's when things got interesting. See, I'd been talking to my neighbors. Turns out 8 other units had rat problems too. We formed a little group chat. Everyone started documenting. Everyone started getting their own exterminators. Everyone started deducting from rent. Gary's lawyer must have told him he was screwed because the eviction notice got withdrawn real quick. But I wasn't done. I called the health department, showed them my documentation. They did an inspection of the whole building. Failed spectacularly. Gary got hit with $15,000 in fines and a mandate to professionally treat all 12 of his buildings. The local news picked up the story after I posted about it online. "Slumlord ignores rat crisis" wasn't a great headline for his business. 3 of his buildings went into foreclosure within 6 months. But the best part was still coming. Remember that warranty of habitability thing? Well, it turns out when landlords violate it, tenants can sue for damages. All 9 of us filed a joint lawsuit. Gary had ignored the problem for so long, and we had so much documentation that his insurance company settled immediately. $5,000 per tenant plus legal fees. Then one midnight, I got a phone call. Gary was drunk out of his mind. "My baby girl is going to die because of you. I can't afford her medication and it's all your fault." Full story on channel link below.